This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Humaid bin Rashid Al Nuaimi, the Supreme Council member and ruler of Ajman, received a number of British veterans who had served on the coast of Oman during the Trucial States. The ruler of Ajman thanked the officers for their services to the UAE during the historical period, before the foundation of the state and its renaissance. He then recollected with them the memories of the state during the 50s and 60s and wished them a pleasant stay. Learning through positivity is the key to literacy, according to the experts. That's the message at the 4th Forum of What Works, a series of events organised by the Knowledge and Human Development Authority. The overall achievement by different types of school curriculums showed Dubai's grade 4 students in schools with either IB or UK curriculums scored higher than the international average. That's according to the Progress of International Reading and Literacy Study 2011 report. Schools with Filipino and Indian curricula are on a par with the international average, while the rest fared significantly low. Dr. Abdullah Al-Karam, the Director General of the KHDA, emphasised on the benefits of positivity and also learning from one another.
What works basically is based on the principle of appreciative inquiry. Let's ask what's working in the school and let's try to make more of it, rather than what's not working, and let's focus on the positive energy of the change. We have wonderful schools, they have great examples out there, and every month we pick a different topics. This month is the literacy. We've shown some highlight and overall data. Everybody subscribed to it. Now it's time for them to learn from each other what's working in literacy in the different schools. We have 13 different curriculums, 13 different languages being taught or more in this one. How do some of the schools make it work? How it's working in some of the schools, how it's more fun, how it's really giving the right results. So we're having today almost 500 people from all the schools in Dubai. They gather, they share the experience, and I think they also talk about their success stories and hoping others can learn from it and can work with them on making those success stories. So that positiveness that we have seen during this academic year is very nice. We never seen that before. And we always say change starts only when you are positive.
Improving on these results and promoting literacy across the Emirate is among the goals of the What Works series, by empowering teachers to spread the dynamic, innovative approaches to meet the learning needs of a diverse student community. In his keynote speech, renowned Emirati author Kays Sedki encouraged educators to make learning fun, as well as allow books to connect and communicate with students.
I just basically try my very best to kind of do my part and see what happens afterwards. And I believe that if more books come out with this kind of a focus, that the intention is to just have the young readers kind of attached to books, that we will with time get to a point when it's no longer a question that our children do read and that they love books.
Every event that I attend, I got something that makes learning fun. Learning and teaching fun, actually. How to teach math, how to teach science, how to teach Arabic, and today literacy. Yes, I believe in learning through fun, and I believe that we enlarge our knowledge by fun, by doing something we really like. Fun for us is maybe what's fun for me is different what's fun for others, but it is fun. So I choose many ways, and I choose what makes really fun for me or for my students.
The Dubai Health Authority revoked the licences of 6 medical professionals, suspended 8 licences, and sent 32 warning letters and 2 notice letters out of 151 cases that were investigated in 2012. Dr. Layla Mohammed Al-Marzuki, the head of the Clinical Governance Office at the DHA Health Regulation Department, revealed that the department received 320 medical complaints in 2012, of which 151 were valid and accepted. She stated that the suspension of a licence is temporary as per UAE law. However, once a licence is revoked, the action is permanent, and the department informs all the concerned authorities in the UAE and the GCC. Marcuzzi also stated that the DHA Health Regulation Office has an appeals process in place, as well as a follow-up mechanism to ensure that such errors can be minimised and that the committee can also give their recommendations. A third of all fires recorded between 2008 and 2012 were car fires, according to officials. Colonel Farhad Al-Matawa, the Director General of the Department of Criminal Evidence and Criminology at Dubai Police, was quoted as saying that the recent figures can help save lives by spreading awareness. They show that 682 fire cases were recorded in 2012, of which 228 involved cars, making up 33%, compared to 39% the previous year, when 618 fire cases were reported, of which 242 involved cars. The Director General added that most of the cases were off the back of faulty electrical circuits, poor vehicle maintenance, incompetent garage staff, and also smoking. And additionally, motorists are being warned that driving with a suspended licence will result in 3 months jail time and a 5,000 dirham fine. This comes off the back of the Dubai Traffic Court, which suspended 1,314 driving licences last year due to dangerous driving. The UAE has been ranked as the 20th most generous donor in the world for 2011, up 6 places from 2010, through development assistance to developing countries, ranging from educational and health projects to infrastructure and bridges for a better quality of life. The ranking is placed when the country's development assistance is measured according to its gross national income. The UAE also came in second among countries that were not members of the OECD's Development Assistance Committee, ranking above some of the world's most prominent donor countries, including the United States, Italy and Japan. Sweden tops the list as the world's most generous donor, followed by Norway, Luxembourg and Denmark, respectively. Figures show that the UAE has achieved a net official development disbursement of 2.70 billion dirhams to the DAC-eligible countries. And finally, looking at 2 other news, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in the capital has been included in the list of the top 16 most talked about global attractions by a leading travel site. Online site TripAdvisor announced the inclusion of the iconic mosque, which was rated #1 on the list of things to do in the capital. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque welcomed over 4.6 million visitors last year, and Yusuf Al-Obaidli, the director of the mosque's centre, was quoted as saying that to be included in the list is a significant recognition, and that they will continue to work to offer guests a unique insight into the arts, architecture and local culture. The mosque boasts the world's largest hand-knotted carpet, and the main prayer hall is also dominated by one of the world's largest chandeliers.